This is Joe Pugh for IFLTV. We're here in Hull. Delighted to be joined by the new European champion, Mr. Bradley Rea. Brad, how are you, mate?
I'm good, mate. Yeah. Look, good to be back on big platforms. Good to be back in big fights and picking up my first major title. Yeah, I'm buzzing, mate.
First of all, what's a fight? I know you said you didn't want to go 12 rounds, but if you do go 12 rounds, it's one for the books, really, isn't it?
Look, I've just said in the ring, I'm in fights all the time, so I'm been a bit confused the last few years why I couldn't get a fight on the show. You know what I mean? I am entertaining. Like, promoters should want me on the shows, and I think Israel will want me back after that anyway. But I want to deliver, I want to be entertaining, I want to be in fun fights, and that was one for the fans tonight.
After the final bell went, did you think you'd done enough to get the decision?
You know what? I was trying to score it as I go along, which you've got absolutely no chance, have you? But I thought it's going to be a draw. That's what I honestly thought at the final bell. Like you say, it was close. It would have given it around to him. Couldn't have complained. Give it around to me. Couldn't complain. That was my opinion. But it was just preference from the judges. I think he was a bit busier. I think I was landing the bigger, more hurtful shots, and they've obviously favoured that.
Look, 12 amazing rounds of boxing. I think it's coming up to 3 years since the Tyler Denny fight. Step up in weight, move camps. You've had setback after setback with Saudi, and then your call. Does it all feel worth it now?
Yeah, mate, it's all worth it for this. It was all worth it for this, and that's what I kept telling myself every time that phone rang, and they said, "Look, it's off." Got to your call. He's pulled out. I kept telling myself, keep going, because you are good enough. You work too hard to not get there. That's what I keep telling myself in my head. And then if I'd gone through all that and pushed on and I wasn't good enough, it would be heartbreaking. So it's nice. I proved to myself it was right. I made the right decision to carry on.
Was it emotional for you in there tonight when, not just the fight, but when you do get announced, main event, DAZN, and then your name gets called and, as you say, all worth it?
Yeah, look, this is what I live for. It's what I used to dream of doing as a little kid. Being not even just headlining big shows, you know what I mean? Being in fan-friendly fights that people talk about, people love. That's what it's about. And I used to dream about stuff like that. I live in my dream, man. Ask me when I'm 10 years old, what do you want to be doing when you're 27? It's this. This is it. Every day I wake up, I love what I do. And I'm carrying on, I'm loving what I'm doing. So, mate, look. Not emotional, I'm not a very emotional guy. But
you're a chill guy, really.
Yeah, I am. I'm just happy to be back, mate. I'm just happy to be back.
Look, traditionally the EBU title gets you ranked in most, if not all, governing bodies. You say, left out in the cold a bit, every promoter's going to want a bit of you at the minute. You bring support come tonight, you bring entertainment, and most importantly, you're in and around a very, very exciting division, certainly domestically right now.
Yeah, look, there's so many good fights to make. Like you say, people are going to want me on the shows after that. They want what I've got now. And, I've said it before, this is my bargaining chip now, you know what I mean? People are going to want to fight me. I was a bit big risk, little reward maybe. Now I'm big risk, big reward, you know what I mean? This is a big reward, but, if you want this, you're going to have to come and work for it, try and take it off me.
Is there any fights out there right now that you think, yeah, that's the one?
If we could have any fight now, it's British Edmonson. Yeah. And I rate Edmonson, nice kid, there's something personal. He's got what I want, and I'm sure I've got what he wants. That's an easy fight to make. And I think it's a great fight. Very good fighter, tough task, but I want to test myself. I want to get in there with the best in Britain. And that's a great fight.
We spoke in the week, you said you can't be letting Conor Walker run away in his career. You've certainly matched it, if not bettered it, with that blue belt tonight, mate.
Yeah, look, man. Britain, our big Europe. Conor, come on. But, look, we fly in, mate. When we turned pro together, it was. Mate, we used to dream about nights like this, mate. I was there watching him last week, and, we're both living our dream, and we're both just getting started.
Brad, congratulations, mate. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we finish?
Look, just big thank you to all my sponsors, because honestly, without them, I could not be boxing, because I've been paid. You know what I mean? I'm not had a good payday. It's not a wage you can live off. They keep me going. To all my friends, family, paid money to go to Saudi, lost out on money. Paid money to go to London, lost out on money. Paid money to go to Galway, lost out on money. And then last minute, not asked, get 150 of him, bang down to Hull, easy mate. And look, means the world to me, the sport. They'll follow me anywhere. And yeah, look, just said to Izzy there, he said, will you do it again? I said, I'll do it again, yeah. In Manchester, let's bring boxing back to Manchester. What a big night in Manchester. And look, I think I deserve it after that.
Certainly do, mate. Brad, well done. I'll see you soon, yeah.
Thank you very much.